would I describe the love of the game for somebody that doesn't love the game? I'm actually not sure how I could even begin to answer that question. I think the most beautiful object of art, the most beautiful man or woman you can think about, the most beautiful work of literature, take all these things, combine them together, and you start to get a feeling for what a beautiful game of football is like.
I guess you could thank my mother for that. Came out the womb kicking.
Main sport in Scotland, without a doubt, is football. In fact, I go as far as to say it's the only sport that anybody in Scotland cares about.
Well, I'm Scottish, so it's ingrained in the blood, you know. It's part of who we are, it's part of our DNA, I guess.
Scotland is a damp, cold, wet, miserable country, but it's also full of the most warm, lovely people you could ever meet. I think the one thing that unites the country is their love of football. And the text came through and we've drawn England, and I almost jumped out my seat. It's like, yes, come on, couldn't be better.
What does rivalry mean to us? Simple. Playing against England.
Scotland and England have always had a very strong traditional rivalry. For most of the history of both countries, it was expressed in warfare, bloodshed and violence.
So yeah, you learn a lot about it in school, and then with your families, you know, if you've got an all-Scottish family, yeah, your grandparents will teach you the history, your parents will teach you the history. Scotland
versus England is the oldest international football match that exists.
Scotland v England, I mean, that's the definition of rivalry.
This rivalry has kind of had nowhere to express itself except through sport, and both Scotland and England are football-mad nations.
It's the arch enemy. It's the absolute die-hard game. It's what every Scotsman, every Scottish boy dreams of, playing against England.
Scottish people, we grow up and, you know, we're kind of in the shadow of our bigger neighbour, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, certainly England are the big brother in terms of everything. You know, they're a far bigger country than we are.
And they always up here, that's it. I mean, all these years of history, I think they know what they've done wrong. They owe us big time, so.
Fans of the Scottish national team, they're known as the Tartan Army. They've got a reputation for being very passionate, very dedicated.
What's it like being a Scottish fan? Tough. We typify glorious failure. So this is a big opportunity for us to make our mark.
What it means to beat England today, personally, it would be massive.
When we were playing England, in any sport, whether it's football, rugby, cricket, tiddlywinks, we want to beat them.
There's too much history, there's too much in the past. Just to beat England, wearing your colours, wearing the blue. Yeah, it'd be special, very special.
Come on, boys.
So the first half was, I think, fairly nervy from both sides. No team really was in control. I think England a little bit on the front foot.
Goals we've conceded today have been silly mistakes, so it's just about discipline today, right? It's about keeping discipline, playing as a team. You win your individual battles. If we're going to do this thing as a team here, we're going to win the war, you win your individual battles.
You're representing your country today, guys. Let's puff the chest out. Go on, boys!
We came out the second half, guns blazing, and we knew we had to, just regain control of the game. From that point on, we were dominating the second half, but we were a little bit sloppy. We let them get a quick breakaway, and there wasn't a whole lot of time left. Frankly, we were pretty worried. The game was slipping away from us, the tournament was slipping away from us.
A huge part of the rivalry is not letting your country down. You're not representing yourself, you're not representing the name, you're representing your friends, your family.
Right at the death, we had a chance, and it just went into the corner. And everybody went nuts. I went nuts, the whole sideline went nuts. It was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, probably the best game of my life. Equalised against England in the last 5 minutes. Excellent. Absolutely excellent.
There's not a lot of instances where you get to represent your country. When you look back, when you're 60 or you're 70 or 80 or whatever, 100, you're going to look back and you remember days like today when it might not have been in the national team, but I did my little bit for Scotland.
The word pride means wearing the jersey, representing your country, playing, bleeding, dying for your nation. That's what we did today.
I'm going to sleep fantastically tonight,
Play for the jersey, that's all that matters. Job done.
Will we come in? Will we come in? Will we come in down the road? When you hear that noise on the top of the army boys, will we come in down the road?
Hang on a second, I've got to take this call. 1 second, please. Hold on.